wanted to be in the band to start off with, but then I went through sorority rush, so I ended up joining Delta Gamma and decided that that was kind of something I wanted to spend more time at, so I didn't do the band after that. So I spent a lot of time, you know, doing Greek stuff, sorority stuff. Yeah. In the sorority was it was Easter break, so most of the girls had gone home. But my buddies and I were there, a couple of us were there, and of course you weren't supposed to have men upstairs, you know, unless they were helping you move furniture or whatever. But we decided, I guess, since there wasn't many folks around, that we would bring some guys upstairs and just, you know, play cards or whatnot in the room. But there was one girl that was still there, and she heard, you know, she heard that we had guys in there. So she went and told the house mother. And the next thing you know, the house mother was knocking on her door saying that she thought she heard men in the house. So Aunt Billy was great, but she couldn't see very well. So we were just able to quickly close the door and just take her on a tour all around the house and show her that there was no boys in the house. And she was convinced, and that was okay. But then we got totally busted afterwards, and we lost like our, you know, party privileges for a while. So I don't know. I don't know if that's a fun memory, but it was something that I always stayed with me. I don't know how we did it, but one night we were walking by the stadium, and for whatever reason, the doors to get in were open, the gates were open, and there was nothing going on. It was at night. Well, we were able to actually run out onto the field, and it was really cool. I'll never forget that because it was such a different perspective. I've been to all the ball games from sitting way up, and we were able to run around for a little bit before, you know, a guard or somebody basically chased us off. But I mean, probably you couldn't do it. I'm sure they have it locked down now, but that was kind of a fun thing that we got away with. Yeah. Just recently, I was the co-chair and the founder of a conference, an international conference on methods for surveying and enumerating hard-to-count populations. And it was a lot of work, but it was a labor of love, and it's been about 3 years to come together. And it just happened in November of last year, and it was quite a success. So, yeah, I'm pretty proud of that because we're going to have a monograph coming out of that and a special issue, a special journal issue. And so we're finally going to get some peer-reviewed publications, you know, specific to that topic, which I think there was kind of a really gap in the literature. So I'm proud about that, I think. The best piece of advice for current students, at least, you know, if you're in social sciences like I am, I think is to basically, well, a couple of things. Seek out experience in surveys, because that's really the main way that we collect data, even to this day, even though there's a lot of, you know, problems and barriers and challenges now to collecting survey data. Get your hands dirty and get in there and actually, you know, take part in a survey. And second of all, seek out internships. That's really what helped me, I think, get my foot in the door, whether they be, you know, state level, local level, federal level. I think those are good career advice to follow.